Hello, everyone, and welcome to Investing and Trading Live. Today is the 21st of November, Tuesday to be exact, and markets are gapping lower as we've been seeing a rise in stock prices, S&P 500, NASDAQ, QQQ, the Dow Jones, and IWM. We see a slight slowing here as we are approaching supply zones or potential supply zones on certain time frames. So what we're going to do today is we're going to discuss the open. The market is open. It's 8:34 a.m. Central Time. We'll discuss the open. We will look at the winners and losers of stocks today. Looks like it's kind of a mixed bag, mostly in the red, but it is somewhat of a mixed bag. And we'll check out some currency pairs. But let's get into our market update. That being said, there is risk in trading and investing. You can and will lose money at one point in your life. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only, mainly mine. But hopefully you find it entertaining as well. S&P 500, 453.11 right now as we open. Market's down 0.25% on the day. We've approached, and we're kind of in this. Let's go to a weekly chart here just to get a little more context. Not necessarily a fresh supply zone, but that being said, we are in that supply zone that markets had dropped from back in July. So we are in that second test of that supply, which typically would see a weaker test. So we'll see what happens here as we progress the rest of this week here with a short week because of the Thanksgiving holiday coming up. That's your S&P 500 update. SPY. Dow Jones Industrial Average, 350.54. Down about the same, 0.28% on the day. Same story. Getting near the highs from, looks like it's going to be July for probably all markets, or all the major market. But that being said, at some pivot highs that really have slowed price down. Did kind of pierce through a little bit, but we're kind of hovering there, and we're seeing a down day today. So we'll see as market continues here, what goes on here as this Tuesday morning continues on. That's your Dow Jones Industrial Average. QQQ, which is your NASDAQ ETF, 388.93, currently down about almost 0.5% on the day. So a little bit more of a drop here with the NASDAQ. So same story. We're getting closer to the actual, I'd say, all-time highs. But that being said, we're probably a good, let's see. Getting very close, 5% to the all-time high. So the tech sector, as far as the market, is showing a little more strength than the other ones. 388.74, so that's your NASDAQ ETF update. IWM, which is your Russell, kind of the lagger of the other ones, but down 0.91% on the day, so 177.76. So a little more consolidation on this one here, but yesterday had a good day as it went up and dropping here today. So the news on this is from MarketWatch. Violent small cap rebounds, paints optimistic picture for long-suffering corner of the market. Technicians say. Whatever that means. All right, gridlock hopes to return for Wall Street after big inflation report. We'll check that out. I'm going to go to our news, which we'll check out Forex Factory for that. See what the report on that was. So today's Tuesday. There's nothing for the United. No big moves or no big market news for the U.S. right now. Canada has some CPI and stuff like that, but nothing to be really paying attention to other than at 1 o'clock, the FOMC meeting minutes. That will most likely bring some volatility. So be careful at that time, 1 o'clock Central Time, as the Fed meeting minutes arise. That's your major market update. S&P 500, Dow Jones, QQQ, NASDAQ, and the IWM, which is your Russell 2000. All right, let's get into some of our commodities. We'll look at some other ETFs. Energy is down about 0.8%. That's XLE. Silver which is the SLV ETF, is up 2.28%. We'll look at the actual price here in a minute. USO is down 0.6%, so continuing that slump. But last couple of days showing a little pop here with the oil market off that demand zone that was created back in July. So that being said, volatility is up today about 1%. So, but it's really been plummeting here down to 13.59 since the middle of October. No other major movers in the ETF world other than GLD, which is up 1.38%. So let's go into our actual commodity prices. Gold actually at $2,004. So actually a big move in actual spot price today. Way to go. Gold, 1.37%. That's good for those physical holders. Getting right back to that supply zone that we identified and price dropped from. Price dropped and gave about exactly a we are looking at it's not a long position. Let's delete that and get a short position. So this zone that we talked about a while back gave about a 5 to 1, 5.08 to 1. So, but now we're back up to that supply zone. Let's see if this holds. It's second time. It barely touched it last time, so it could hold, but your odds enhancers are going to be a little bit lower on that. So that's your gold market, above $2,000 per ounce. Silver, $23.96 per ounce. As I mentioned earlier, with the ETF, which tracks gold, down. It's up 2.2% on the day. So good move for silver here as we get into that market. Bitcoin, we did top. I thought we topped 37,000 this week, and we did, but back down to $36,796 per Bitcoin. See if there's any news on this market. First movers, Move Americans. SEC sues. Oh yeah, yesterday, SEC sues Kraken. And then Binance faces a $4 billion settlement. Let's see if we can do it. So Binance Holding will be asked to pay $4 billion to settle U.S. Department of Justice accusations of multiple criminal violations. It's interesting how these criminal violations, and all they have to do is give them some money. Will they continue those criminal violations, quote unquote? Why wouldn't they? It's just all you gotta do is write a check. To report from Bloomberg News on negotiations between the DOJ and the company, which also leave open the possibility its founder, CZ Changpeng Zhao, will face U.S. criminal charges. Binance has been under a lengthy investigation by the U.S. authorities for money laundering, bank fraud, and violating U.S. sanction laws. And the talks could reportedly conclude in the coming weeks. A spokesperson with the with the DOJ declined to comment to CoinDesk. So this is a report from CoinDesk. So crypto exchange Kraken commingling customer funds and corporate funds while operating as an unregistered broker, clearing agency, and dealer. The U.S. secured the SEC allege in new lawsuit Monday. So these crypto brokered, well, not necessarily, they're not necessarily a clearing agency or dealer, but these crypto exchanges are under scrutiny by the SEC, Department of Justice, which is probably why you're seeing Coinbase continue to the upside. So that is what's going on in the crypto market. Let's go to HNT, $2.18, just continuing to go up. We like that since we are mining HNT Helium token, 5G cell network, which is up 66% since September. So that's good for that. By the way, well, I should check and see if there's anything going on with that, because I know Miami, the area in Miami, has been testing this out, so it actually has it live as far as the People's Network and 5G cell service in Miami. So that's your HNT update right there. Let's get into some stocks. BHG down 5.5% on the day. Womp, womp, womp. NVIDIA is down basically flat on the day. At those highs from August, I really don't. Well, actually, that was all-time highs. So we are piercing all-time highs with NVIDIA now. Way to go, NVIDIA. They have earnings tomorrow. So be very careful with earnings coming up tomorrow. I wouldn't touch this right now. This can be a very volatile stock here. No, today, after market close. Sorry, today after market close. So that's why you're seeing a little consolidation here. So we'll see what happens with NVIDIA coming up. Apple's down just slightly. Tesla's up 2% on the day. Still have those demand zones to the downside. PayPal's down 2. Airbnb is down almost 3. Roblox is down. Snapchat's down. So a lot of red in the market today. DocuSign is down 1.95. Carvana's down 3.7. Target is down 0.5%. We did some options on Nordstrom's. Let's see what that's down 3% on the day. So a big drop there, down to 14.61. Nike's down. Nike's basically flat. Dick's Sporting Goods must have great earnings today. Wow, up 10%. Way to go, Dick's Sporting Goods. After the abysmal earnings on the last quarter back on the 22nd of August, they blew earnings away here today. So did they lower expectations? Who knows? So way to go, Dick's Sporting Goods. Back to school strength. Okay, I guess. And rounding out your stocks, going back to Coinbase, actually down today, but has been on the tear here ever since the beginning of end of October, up almost 45% since October. So Coinbase is showing some strength, but will that be the next crypto exchange to get some news? I do like this demand zone back down to 58 and 54 bucks per share. I do like that one. Let's go down to a 4-hour chart and see if that lines up. And it lines up perfectly. So I do like that. I would like to see crypto or Coinbase get down to just below 60 bucks before I'd be a buyer there. But could this continue to the upside? Sure it can. That, my friends, is your market update for today, Tuesday the 21st. Fed meeting minutes this afternoon. Oh, we're going to check the winners and losers. So the winners and losers of the day. Nothing that I know about other than Dick's Sporting Goods. I can't even say that, to the Dick's Sporting Goods. But we got MCAF up 44% on the day. Just a very, very volatile stock. New stock as well, Mountain Crest Acquisitions. So this is anywhere from $5 to $12 in the last 3 days. So I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. This thing is dropped yesterday, gapped up past to $12.36, and now currently at $10.30. So very, very volatile stock there with MCAF. That's your biggest winner of the day. Yep. And your biggest loser of the day, AIRE, same thing. This is a brand new stock. Had their IPO on the 23rd of October at 20 bucks. Shot, amazing. Opened at 20 bucks, shot up to $570. Now currently at $3. Tech Corp. Very interesting. Let's see what the news here. Re-alpha units will each contain 1 share and 1/2 warrants. What is this stock? Man, don't even want to read it. Well, that's that one. And then GANX down. Had good earnings the other day, a few days ago, but down 22% today. So this one here has been dropping pretty bigly. So that's your winners and your losers of the day. Top volume gainer would be ANGH. So we got some volatility there, 7 million, up 37% on volume. So for anybody that looks at volume. So that, my friends, is your stock market update of the day. As always, collect your profits when they're given to you and protect your losses, keeping them small. Until next time, retire young, my friends.